I realized while editing last week's episode that all the time I find myself watching movies and in the middle of the reactions humming dun 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 dun. And I wasn't 100% sure where it was from. Now I know it was from The Mandalorian. I'm super excited to be watching The Mandalorian episode 2 of season 3. Last week's episode was setup, and actually I really felt slightly dissatisfied. I'm a firm believer, always leave them wanting more, but I didn't feel like I actually had a meal. Last week was just simply an appetizer, and the good news is we're back for round 2 of season 3, and I'm confident this week is going to deliver. It's going to show up, and we're going to have a meal today. Yep, there it is. Fireworks, explosions. Are we catching up with Boba Fett? What's going on? That looks fun.
Boy, I don't know. I mean, lucky for you, business is slow. You gotta give me half up front for parts.
She's so generous.
Is he gone? Put those parts back on the speeder. Paint them so they look different. There you go.
Paint them so they look different. She literally made out like a bandit in this deal.
Was that his first word? I think he's talking to me.
Maybe.
Did you hear that?
I'm looking for a replacement IG memory circuit.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. They haven't made those for a while. You think you should buy this beauty here?
That is not at all the same as an IG. I love it.
I can't use an astromech.
This R5 astromech is built for adventure. But, of course you are. This little baby here can even co-pilot. And because it's Bunta, I'm gonna give you this for half the price.
She's very talented. The Mines of Mandalore. Great. Okay. Can't wait. Let's dive in.
Every Mandalorian can trace their roots back to this planet, and the Beskar mines deep within Concordia.
Interesting.
And that's Kalevala, where we visited Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
A Mandalorian has to understand maps and know their way around.
Right, that's like 2 episodes in a row. They're making sure to drive home that point. I'm curious to see when and how that's going to pay off later in the season. Oh boy. Is this Mandalore or Camino? This looks awful.
R5, you ready? I'm gonna need you to scout ahead and analyze the atmosphere. There wasn't a question.
See, now if he goes out of sight, we may never see him again. Yep, see, he blipped off.
R5, it's probably just interference. Fine, I'll go get him. Don't worry, kid. I'll be right back.
See, again, another one goes right out of eyesight. No, there's something down here. What do we got? Oh, just beautiful scenery. Wow. And, whoa, they look like cavemen. Definitely some kind of alien. What is going on? Wow. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the creatures from the future in the time machine. Got Morlocks.
The atmosphere is breathable.
Wow.
Bo-Katan was right.
We should have assumed Bo-Katan was right. Oh, there's all kind of creatures down here. Yeah. Keep pace with the man. Mandalore. Rian. Buried Mandalorians? Remnants of what was? Tesla? Oh, it's a Mandalorian mask. Okay. What the heck? Hey, what? Is that a droid? A weird creature with droid enhancements? Yeah, what is this thing? One ugly mug. Is this the remnants of General Grievous? What the heck is happening? I mean, like, Grogu is more than capable of taking care of himself, and maybe Din as well. But I'm still nervous because he's so little.
Get to Bo-Katan.
Ooh. Well, that's good advice. He was taught how to use the maps. He was specifically shown where Bo-Katan's planet is. Ah! Now all the creatures are going to attack because they see something that seems more vulnerable than when he was just with the Mandalorian, but he's not vulnerable. Oh, there's got to be one more of these guys. Sheesh. Yep, it got pointing because R5 can pilot the ship, no problem. Got little baby dragons. Again, no problem. Not for our ship. Oh my gosh. Grogu gets his first solo mission. Does she ever move? Does she do anything other than sit and brood?
Let's get rid of him once and for all.
You're in for a surprise. He's not even here. Aww.
What happened to him?
But of course, she immediately jumps into action. See, she cares. At least a little.
This was once a beautiful civilization.
Yeah.
My family ruled it all.
Yep, they're still there. Feels just like slightly repetitive. I mean, we're walking by creatures as they glare at us.
I knew quite a few Jedi, you know. I don't know what they taught you about us, but there was a time we actually got along quite well.
It definitely depends on which time period you're looking at. All right, what do we got now? Wow. Oh, yeah, okay. This just feels like, I don't know, caveman versus spaceman. Ooh.
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
He might have at first.
If they survived, I wonder what else might have too.
That's a wonderful question. Any Mandalorians? What are you up to, robot alien? Thankfully, it doesn't matter. We're gonna save Din. She's like, but I got my sword back. Ooh, yeah. I was wondering if this guy would be a one and done or if we'd see more of him. Oh, no. Whoa. Still alive. With his big ol' eye. Wouldn't want to play I Spy with that little beast.
Behind you.
Whoa! Yeah, I forgot about the bigger part. Nice.
You were right. Mandalore is not cursed.
Was I? Look around.
I mean, it's not blessed either. Oof.
I once ruled here for a brief time. Now it's destroyed.
I must continue to the mines of Mandalore so that I may be redeemed.
I honestly think that it's adorable that you actually believe these children's stories.
The creed is how we survived. I can't go with you until I fulfill my obligation.
I will take you.
Okay, good.
You'd never find them on your own.
What do you want in
Not in
exchange?
all this wreckage.
Nothing? The kindness of your heart? I thought for sure she was going to make a play for the Darksaber.
What pains me is seeing our own kind fight one another time and time again. Made us weak. We had no hope to resist being smashed by the fist of the Empire. I took the creed and was showered with gifts. They loved watching the princess recite the Mandalorian tenets as her father looked on proudly. He was a great man. He died defending Mandalore.
Interesting that we chose to have a conversation about her father versus her sister.
Mandalore the Great is said to have tamed the mythical beast.
I would like to see the first Mandalore defeat that first mythical beast. I love the soft variation on the theme.
The words of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart.
Is the mythical beast back? What happened? It seemed like a very nice moment, very profound for him. And now, what's going on? How far down did that thing, whatever it be, take him? I love this whole scene, how it's shot and framed. Bo looks fantastic. What took him? What brought him down here? Was that the creed rejecting him? What does it mean? Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, we may have to slay the beast again in order to have a new Mandalore. Woo! Oh, poor Grogu is just up here waiting, thinking everyone left him. Boom, boom. On the whole, this is a very good episode. Very satisfying ending and conclusion. Definitely left you wanting more. I feel like, without any hesitation, this episode and the previous episode should have been one episode with maybe a couple of things removed. Hang on, we gotta listen to the theme song. I love the music so much. Okay, I want Ahsoka to come back just so I can hear the Ahsoka theme again. Okay. I mean, I'm sure we'll get plenty of it on the Ahsoka TV show. I think, without any hesitation, these first two episodes, episode 1 and 2, should have been the first episode. And then take out, a little bits and pieces here and there to tighten it up a little bit. It was certainly a little bit on the repetitive side. We go to Bo-Katan's, we go to Mandalore, we go back to Bo-Katan's, we go to Mandalore, we go into the mines, out of the mines, into the mines. And, it wasn't that any of it was inherently bad. It's just that those two, I think, narratively work really well as one, where the first one left me lacking. This one had that punch at the ending, and it was a really, really interesting moment. I don't know where the show is going from here. I don't have an overarching narrative necessarily. Obviously, there's still hanging who's going to lead Mandalore. That, I think, is a thread that we have to pick up. And will Bo or Den slay the beast? Maybe that is the key. You slay the beast, you get the Darksaber, you lead Mandalore. Something like that? I don't know. That droid? Or not a droid, whatever that was. It was a being very similar to General Grievous, certainly. It was very cool. That eye was very interesting. And how it had the kind of its two forms, the giant robot underground droid thing, crawler, digger of tunnels. I don't know. It was very impressive. And it was fun watching the different variations, the different times that it was on the screen fighting. It was very engaging, some very engaging action there, both in the way Mando approached the fight and lost that battle, and then, of course, Bo-Katan coming in and having to kill it twice was really entertaining. And yeah, I love how, well, I don't know if I find it interesting how Din Djarin was having just a very religious moment, a religious experience that was rudely interrupted by our giant beast that lives in the tunnels down there in the waters, the living waters. I'm very curious to see how that goes. He technically was bathed. That was an intense baptism in the mines there. Is that maybe what's supposed to happen? And the armorer just left all that out. I want to see that monster again. I want to see them confront it. I think that would be entertaining. Or maybe we just move on to another adventure. I'm not sure. I think the one big question mark I have over this season is, where's it going? In the past, we've kind of had this, clear definition, more or less, at least. And I know that will materialize probably in the next episode or two. But there's like this clear, last season we knew he was trying to get Grogu back to his people. It was a clear overarching mission. And of course that ended up happening in the finale last year. And this season, it seemed like he's going to go and bathe in Mandalore, which isn't as compelling as of a mission. But obviously, we've already kind of been to Mandalore, and so we're circling, I'm sure, the overarching themes, the overarching goal or mission, and I'm sure it will materialize in the next episode or two. We're right there. I don't exactly have clarity on what it is, but I'm excited to find out. The Mandalorian is just an incredibly fun adventure story more than anything else, and I can't wait to see what adventures we get up to next. So yeah, Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button and subscribe for more reactions just like it. I recently started watching Battlestar Galactica, so be sure to check out that reaction. And yeah, thanks to my patrons. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.